Hi, very good afternoon to all. I hope all are good. My name is Bhamana and our subject is BOM, that is Business Organizational Management. This is for the BCom students for first year in first semester for both general and computer students. Previous lecture we started our fourth unit, that is planning and organizing. We discussed some basic concepts. What are the topics we discussed in yesterday class? We discussed what is the meaning of the planning and definition of the planning and what are the characteristics of the planning. Characteristics, they are divided into three types. Already we discussed in the yesterday's class. Our today's class is about types of plan. Our topic is types of plan. Plan is classified on based on different categories. Today we discuss what are the types of plan. Let's see here. Types of plan. Planning can be differentiated on the basis of coverage of organizational activities. Planning may be different in each and every individual and also each and every department. For example, suppose there are two students, they are preparing for their exam, but each and other student, the plan is different. Some students are prepared in the early morning and some students are prepared in the late nights. So based on their environments and based on their requirements, they differentiated their plan. Means plan is based on different activities. Before starting anything, first every must have to do plan, but plan is differentiated on each and individual and each and every organization based on their environmental factors. What are the factors affected? Based on these factors, the plan is differentiated. Planning can be differentiated on the basis of coverage of organizational activities, importance of contents of planning, time dimension of planning, approach adopted for planning, and degree of formalization in planning process. These are all the factors we are decide our planning. Based on our planning is differentiated for each and every individual and also each and every organization based on our contents, based on our environment, based on our production. So one organization can produce one product and the other organization may produce another product. Based on our goods, based on our environment, based on our requirements, our planning is differentiated. Planning can be differentiated on the basis of coverage of organizational or based on our organizational activities. The planning can be differentiated. Importance of contents of the planning. First we decide what are the contents of the planning. Contents means before we want to study our book, first you read the contents. What are the contents are in the book? Means in every book there are some contents. Means I want to show. Suppose these are the contents. Contents means what are these in the book. Before starting everything, first we should write the important contents. And also time dimension of the planning. How much time will complete the work. So we have to decide our time also. And approach adopted for planning. Which approach we have to adopt? It means for achieving our small objectives or long-term objectives or our goals. Which approach you are taking. So first you have to decide which approach you have to be followed. And degree of formalization in planning process. And also degree means the way, the direction. These are all included in planning process. We already discussed planning is different from each and every individual. Suppose myself and my friend are preparing for a competitive exam, so my strategy is different from her strategy. I prefer night to study and my friend prefer morning to study. So based on our environment, based on our requirements, both are change our plans. So that's why every organization based on their activities, based on their features, based on their environmental activities, they change their plan. But first we have to mention what are the contents of the plan and which approach we have to be adopted and what are the direction for achieve our organizational goals. These are about the first introduction of planning. Let's see here. And the basis of planning has divided into subcategories. First, on the basis of coverage activities. Next, on the basis of importance of contents. Based on contents, the plan can be separated. And on the basis of time dimension, means based on each one organization may complete the work within 1 year, we can say it is a short term, and another organization may take for more than 1 year, so we can tell long term. Based on our planning. Based on our objectives, we decide whether it is a short term planning or long term planning, and on the base of approach adopted and which type of approach we are adopted. There are two types of approach. We discuss each and everything, and I think that is on the base of degree formulation. Based on our degree formulation means it's a formal planning or informal planning. These are the types of planning. Based on our environmental activities and based on our requirements, the planning has get divided in different forms. Planning can be differentiated on the basis of, I think the video is clear. If there is any blur, please let me know. Planning can be differentiated on the basis of coverage of organizational activities, importance of contents of planning, time dimension in planning, approach adopted, which approach we are adopted planning, and degree of formulation. And how degree means it's a informal organization or based on our requirements we have to follow formal or we have to follow informal. Formal or informal means suppose our organization is new equipped, means latest versions we are developing, for that we require experts, so we go for the formal planning. Informal planning means based on our past records, then we can take a decisions, then we need not find expertise in this informal planning. First, on the basis of coverage activities, based on our coverage activities, they are corporate planning and functional planning. On the base of coverage activities, there is a corporate planning and functional planning. Let's see here, what is corporate planning? Corporate planning is undertaking at the top level of management. Corporate means complete organization, you can say complete company, you can say it is a corporate company. Corporate planning is undertaken at the level of management, at the level of top level management. Who take corporate planning at the level top level management? Corporate planning means they take the decisions of, they take the like I want to take the decision. Suppose if the business organization want to expand, so the top level management has to take decisions, has to make policies and regulations. These are all comes under the corporate planning. Coverage activity means in business organization there are different types of activities like decision making activities, problem solving activities, implementation activities. Based on these activities, the planning has been divided: corporate planning and functional planning. Corporate planning is completely done by the top level management, those who take decisions and solve the problems and implement the policies. All these comes under the corporate planning. In functional planning means implementation of these functions and work done, daily working regulations are comes under the functional, means the functions are doing, but in corporate level the decisions are taking. Corporate planning is undertaken at the top level of management and it is meant for entire organization, complete organization. The corporate planning, the corporate decision making are taken by the top level management. It generally includes setting of objectives. What are the in corporate planning? What are the includes? Objective setting, organizing work, people and systems of attaining those objectives, measuring performance and controlling the progress of plan. First is in general including setting of objectives. First, the top level management has set the objectives. Objectives means our goals. So organization want to reach the goals. So the top level management has set the objectives. Next, organizing work means they observe the work. Every department has doing the work at the prescribed time or not. The top level management has to initiate, has to take initiate for checking the work. And people and systems of attaining those objectives. Each and every employee has working for attaining the objectives or not, means they are interpreting their work, they are concluding their work. Each and employee are working or not, so this top level management has to see all this work. Measuring performance and controlling of progress of plan. Suppose there is a plan, means in 1 month we have to reach this target, we have to sell in this much of products in market, so it is a target. So the top level management has interpreted the company is reaching our targets or not. These are everything, means interpretation and observing and All these observations, all these things happened or not are seen by the top level management only. First their objective is setting of objectives. For the setting of objectives, each and employee is working or not, and our organization is reaching our short term targets or not. All these things are checked by the top level management only. This is the corporate planning. Corporate planning is done by in every organization top level management for setting of the objectives, solving the problems, observing. All these things are done by the top level management. Next, functional planning. Corporate planning is integrative. It is corporate planning means integrative, only in the hands of the top level management. While functional planning is segmented. Segmented means they are divided, we can divide segments, but corporate planning is in the hands of the directors and top level management, so there is no segmentation, means separation, there is no division. But in functional planning it is a divisional. Functional planning is derived from the corporate planning. It is undertaken for each major function of organization such as production, marketing, finance, personnel, etc. Such planning is undertaken at department level. While corporate planning is taken by the top level management for deciding objectives for achieving the goals, but functional management, these objectives are segregated, are separated by each and individual department. What are the departments in every organization? The commonly we have the functional department, financial department, accounting department, production department, this financial department, all these departments have segregated their work. So we can say it is a functional planning. What are the departments here? Production department, marketing department, finance, personnel means human resource department, means for the recruitment and selection of the people comes under personnel, etc. Such planning is undertaking, these type of planning is undertaking at the department level, means the production head has decided in 1 week we have to produce these goods. In production department, marketing department, in this 1 week we have to sell these goods. In financial department, how much finance is coming into the business are going, means procurement, allocation of the business and outgoing of the business, is everything is controlled on the finance department. So there are different departments and different works. So you can say the functional planning is mainly comes under the daily, means in organization there is a daily operations. For these operations the functional planning is working. I hope you understand the first. What is the first? It is very important topic, or types of plans and the base of coverage of activities. Coverage of activities, based on coverage of activities they are corporate planning and functional planning. Corporate planning is mainly in the hands of the top level management. Functional planning is in the hands of daily activities done by the organization, that is each and every department. Our next types, on the base of importance of contents, based on our contents. Content means before starting our business already we written some important contents. Based on the contents we have to divide the plan, that is strategic planning and operational or tactical planning. Strategic planning sets the long term direction of organization. Strategic plans, already we listen the name. Strategic means based on for taking a long term objectives. We have to be think, like some people say like that, think in a strategic way, means in business the most people use the word is the strategy. Based on our strategy take decisions, like this they use the word. Strategy means based on our environmental factors. You know that what are the environmental factors? SWOT analysis means our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Based on these 4 factors we have to take each and every decision. So these 4 factors analyzed in long way only. In short run they may differentiate, but in long run they may not differentiate. So based on in long run our SWOT analysis only we have to plan each and everything. So strategic planning sets the long term direction of organization in which it wants to be proceed in future. So strategic planning is mainly used in the long term businesses only. When we have to take long term decisions, long term implementations, then only you go for the strategic planning. Means it will be helpful in future. Next, operational or tactical planning. What is operational or tactical? Operation, another name tactical planning. Operational planning, also known as tactical or short range planning. Operational planning, you can say it is known as short term or tactical planning. usually covers a period of 1 year. Strategic planning is more than 1 year, but the operational planning usually covers 1 year, means 1 year or less than 1 year. We can say it is an operational planning or tactical planning. It is the process of deciding the most effective use of the resources already allocated and to develop a control mechanism to ensure effective implementation of actions to fulfill organizational objectives. Means it is the process of deciding the most effective use of resources. Means it is the process in tactical planning, operational or tactical planning. What is the main motive is to use our resources effectively and efficiently in the short run. Tactical planning is mainly focused on short run. So our resources, what are the resources we are using for our production in the organization, so for that resources we have to be used in an efficient way. It is the process of deciding the most effective use of resources already allocated and to develop a control mechanism. Already the resources are allocated. In long term planning only the resources are allocated. For that allocation of the resources in the short term we have to be used in an efficient way only. Efficient way to ensure effective implementation of actions to fulfill the organizational objectives. And also we have to implement. Already there is an orders given by the top level management. For this orders we have to be implement. For the effective implementation. So while we are doing the work, we have to be do the work in an effective way, means efficient. What is the difference between effective and efficient? Means effective means you have to be work done, but in efficient way means you have to be work done in a prescribed period of time. There is a difference between effective and efficient. Effective means work done, but efficient means the work done for a particular period of time. With a given period of time we have to be work done, then we can say it is an efficient work. Effective must just work done, it does not consider the prescribed time. So here already the time is below 1 year, so we need not to consider efficient. So we have to be effective implementation of the work for achieving our objectives. So what is the operational or tactical planning? Operational and tactical planning we can say for daily activities in the business organization. Already the resources are allocated. For these resources we have to use in an effective or efficient way, and also implement the goals in an efficient way for achieving organizational objectives. Strategic planning is for the long term planning and also based on our future. It forecasts the future. So but operational and tactical planning is in daily activities. We have to be used our resources in an effective way and also implement which are the orders given by the top level management in an efficient way for achieving our organizational objectives. These are all on the base of importance of contents, strategic and tactical planning. Next, on the basis of time dimension. Based on time dimension, long term planning and short term planning. Long term planning is a strategic nature. Already we discussed in strategic planning, long term planning is a strategic in nature and extends beyond a period of 1 year. Long term planning, it is a strategy means it takes long term decisions and it also estimates the future based on our present. For that estimation or forecast they take the decision. So we can say it is a strategic planning and the period is more than 1 year. Long term plan mainly focus on functional areas of business and analysis of environmental factors. Long term plan mainly focus on functional areas of the business. What are the functional areas? We already discussed what are the functional areas. There is a department, each department is a functional head. So production department, managerial department, financial department. Based on these departments and analysis, based on the departmental analysis and analysis of environmental factors. What are the environmental factors? Already we discussed. There is a SWOT analysis. We do for analysis of environmental is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is nothing but SWOT. S-W-O-T. S means strength, W means weaknesses, O means opportunities, T means threats, and means in our environment what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses, what are our opportunities, what are the threats we are faced. So we have to analyze in the long run only. So in long term planning mainly we focus on our strategic planning. We can say it is a strategic planning. Mainly we focus on functional areas and also the environmental analysis. This is our long term planning. Next, short-term planning. Short-term planning, also known as operational or tactical planning. Already we discussed operational or tactical planning. You can say it is a short-term planning. Usually covers a period of 1 year. Short-term planning usually focus on its production and distribution activities for the current market. Already we discussed operational and tactical planning mainly focus on allocation of the resources in an efficient way and implementation of the what are decide the objectives. For these objectives, the implementation of the plans in an efficient way. So here also we are discussing short-term planning usually mainly focus on its production. In the production, the resources are already allocated, so we have to be produced in an efficient way, and also distribution, we have to distribute each and every activities. Means in each and every department we have to distribute each and every activities for the current present situation. Means below 1 year we can say it is a present situation. So for that, the short-term planning is very important. Mainly focus on production and distribution of these activities. On the basis of time dimension, we discuss long-term planning and short-term planning. What are the long-term planning? In long-term planning is mainly, we can say it is a strategic planning. Long-term planning is mainly focused on the functional areas and also the analysis of environmental. And what are the short-term planning? Short-term planning is, we can say it is below the 1 year. We can say it is also known as operational or tactical. Tactical word is very important. It is a management terminology. Tactical means below 1 year. So tactical planning, and this planning is used mainly focus on production and distribution of these activities.